Hello friends, in today's video, I'm going to teach you 6 rules of money that I learned at 22 years that will change your life forever. If this is your first time to come across my video, tap on the follow button and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. I want you to stick with me until the end of this video because if you apply these rules of money, your financial life will never remain the same. So let's dive into it. Listen to me carefully. The number one rule of money is what they call pay yourself first. When you make money, make sure you put 10% of that money aside. 10% of that money is for you to keep. Is for you to keep it. Most of you make a mistake of when you make money, you want to spend everything completely, and then some of you want to spend and then you save what is left. No, that is very wrong. That is not how they do it. When you make money, the first thing that should come in your mind is for you to pick 10% of that money and put it aside. Hmm? So that when you have any problem, you don't go ahead starting to call people. Hey guy, hey Ivan, hey Opio, hey Okelo, hey Olara, I need some money. You understand? Bro, pick 10% of that money and put it aside. Don't spend everything. If not, you're going to cry. You'll cry. You understand? Pick 10% of that money and put it aside. Save before you spend. That is the first rule of money. You understand? Number two, the second rule of money that I learned at 22 is that your money must work for you. Your money should work for you. You should not just work for money. Your money should work for you. Can I tell you something? Rich people don't just work for money. They make their money to work for them. You understand? Your money should keep on growing. Even when you are sleeping, your money should be working for you. Because if you don't find a way of making money to work for you, you'll work for money until you die. You understand? Listen to me carefully. Some of you have money saved in the bank and you think your money is growing. Can I tell you something? Rich people don't stay rich or get rich by saving money. Saving money is the first step. What you have to do is go and pick that money, go and cash out that money and invest in a business so that your money can grow. You understand? That is why I don't keep money in the bank. I give my money out to people. I invest, I'm a micro investor. I invest my money in people's businesses as loans. So my money keep on growing, keep on growing, keep on growing through interest. You understand? Your money must work for you. That is the second rule of money that I learned at 22. You understand? Can I tell you something? If your money is just sleeping in the bank, there is a cancer, a financial cancer called inflation. Inflation affects your money, eats your money, makes your money to lose its value. If your money is not growing, inflation affects your money. So listen to me, my brother. Go and cash out that money, sit down, look for a business that you can invest in so that your money can grow, so that your money can work for you. Even when you're sleeping, your money is working for you. Even when you're in the toilet, your money is working for you. You understand? Your money must work for you. Don't just work for money. Rule number 3, track where your money goes. You need to be aware about your money goes. Track where 1,000 shilling goes. Track where 2,000 shillings goes. Track where 1 million goes. The importance of you tracking your money, it gives you the awareness about how much money you are spending in a month. And how do you track your money? You track your money by budgeting like a rich person. The 50, 30, 20 rules of budgeting. I talked about it in my previous video. You understand? That is how you take control of your money. Take control of your money. If you know where your money comes from, then you should know where your money goes. Because at the end of the month or at the end of the week, you will realize that you have spent so much money on even things that don't even matter. That is why you need to track your money. That is the third rule of money that I've learned at 22. Rule number 4. Avoid bad debt at all cost. Avoid bad debt at all cost. Not all debt is bad, but for many young people, they borrow money maybe to buy phones, to buy clothing, to organize parties, which is very bad. Can I tell you something? Consumer debt is like you're digging your own financial grave. Hmm? Consumer debt is like you're digging your own financial grave. Don't borrow money to impress people. Eh? Borrow money only if you want to invest it somewhere. But if you are borrowing money to buy luxury, you're digging your own financial grave. You understand? That is rule number 4. Avoid bad debt at all cost. Rule number 5, never depend on one source of income. Have at least 2 or 3 sources of income. Because if you depend on one source of income and then you finish money from that side, you're going to get cooked, bro. You'll start rushing to go and borrow people money. Have at least 2 or 3 or even more sources of income. Even the Bible says that invest in 7 different ventures. Invest in 7 different ventures. That is rule number 5. The 5th rule of money: never depend on one source of income. Have more than one income stream. Rule number 6: invest in financial education. You cannot start a business that you don't understand. You cannot start a business that you have no knowledge about it. So what do you do? If you want to make better financial decisions, invest in financial education. Hmm? A wise man said that if you don't learn about money, you're going to work for money until you die. So listen to me. If you hear about all these books, social media influencers talk about Rich Dad Poor Dad, over the psychology of money, the richest man in Babylon, so many finance books you hear about. Read those books. I've read some of them, I've not read some of them, but read those books. Invest in financial education. Watch finance movies. Listen to financial podcasts. It will help you make better financial decision. That is rule number 6. In conclusion, if you follow and then apply all these 6 money rules in the way you handle your money, your financial life will never remain the same. So, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe right now and then share this video with your friends. I remain your number 1 financial coach, Obin.